Hey everybody, Artful Conjure here. Today I'm going to talk about spirit boards. You may know these as Ouija boards more popularly, but this one is a spirit board, and the reason there's a definition between those is because this one was just made by a friend, Good Witch in Murfreesboro, and obviously she made it beautifully and even made the little planchette. Doesn't have the magnifying glass like the ones you buy in the store do, but it's got this little pointer and it's got a pretty little design to help you kind of make out what you're doing as you're sliding around the board or as the spirits are, no matter how whatever you believe about that. Some people say, oh, is it you moving or is it the spirit? Well, as long as you get your answer, to me, that's okay. Don't focus on too much how you got an answer when you're talking to a spirit, whether it's this or with anything else. Just focus on that you got an answer. So if I were going to do a session with one of these, what I would do is start it with a little prayer of protection. It doesn't have to be religious. It can be neutral. You can just say, may the powers that be protect me from all evil spirits, and may nothing attach itself to me or my family or my home that I can't get rid of. You can word that however you want, but that's a good one that I've used often. You can also burn a little bundle of sage. That helps. As you can tell, I've used this one quite often. Sage is a good, awesome thing to use for these because it's very cleansing and very empowering. But if I were going to sit down and do that, I'd say my prayer of protection, of course, like I just covered, burn a little bit of sage, maybe light some white candles. That's okay too. And then I would lay it flat, of course, but for purposes of this video, I'm going to hold it like this so everyone can see it well. You're going to put your hands on it. I suggest lightly holding it with two fingers, and then you're going to ask the spirits, is there anybody that wants to talk, anybody that wants to say anything? And they're going to move it around the board. Kind of makes a little rough sound just because I'm a little bit heavy-handed with it. But that's basically what's going to happen during your session. The spirits or you, whatever you believe, is going to move it around. You're going to get your answer. And then it's helpful to have another person writing it down that's not having their hands on the planchette. And then you just write down what answers you get. Now remember, be polite, be kind, and be straightforward. And if you get an evil spirit or if you feel like anything bad's going to happen, trust your instinct. And you can always just forcefully in the session, if you have to, if you feel unsafe, and just move it to goodbye yourself. Just force it to move. And then say like a closing prayer, something to the effect of, may all evil spirits be gone from here if there be any, and may I be protected from anything bad that would happen to me. Simple as that. It's pretty straightforward. These things, you just have to be careful. Remember, prayer of protection for opening and closing, and you want to be nice and polite to these spirits because you don't want to piss off even a good spirit, because they may not help you or may not talk to you and you may not get your answer. And don't go all willy-nilly asking any spirit in the room to talk, because it's going to be like opening the front door of your house and letting just any old person in. You want to try to be specific if you can, like if you're contacting a loved one or something, and be cognizant and aware that your loved one may be a little bit freaked out that you're using one of these things. They might have been religious. They might have had some hang-ups about it, like a lot of us do, because these can be a little scary and daunting, but it doesn't have to be that way if you properly protect and cleanse yourself. I would even suggest cleansing the room and yourself after the session with sage, not just burning it before, but before, even during and after. Of course, some people believe if you burn sage, it scares spirits away. I would say only evil spirits, but that's just my opinion. So I hope this was helpful to everybody. If you would like a session with one of these, I am offering those now. You can book an appointment on my website, www.artfulconjure.com. Click the Contact Me page. I will answer you as quick as I can, usually within about 8 to 12 hours. And I also will accept messages on Facebook and emails at spiritualcounselingbyjoel@gmail.com. I love you all, and I hope this is helpful to you. And have a good rest of your week. Bye.